Hello guys, welcome back to another, bloody hell, another build, and this time we're going back to my old favourites, and most importantly, it's one of the big ones. Yes, it is what? Eduard's, wow, the hell did I get that wrong? Eduard's Royal Class BF109G. Now, if you don't know this model, then basically you get a ton of extras with this kit. Royal Class are always brilliant and always make up for what they have in it. Most importantly, in this we have all the resin detailed parts, a glass, and this one didn't come with it. It was a piece of an actual crashed BF109G14. That didn't come with this kit because I bought it second hand, which I didn't mind because hey ho. But anyhow, it would have been cool to have that, but that is what the kit is. So, as you can tell if you didn't watch my other update, this is going to be a build for the Kursk group build. Now, if you're wondering, Kursk group build, basically build a model that was from the Kursk battle. As you can tell, we have a lot of stuff going on. As you can tell, even fabric seat harnesses which are going on there. It's basically the whole lot. A load of nice little touch of detail in there basically, guys. There's a lot going on. Most importantly, let's get on with the actual markings. So naturally there is a fair few that do look really eye-catching. So of course I know most of you guys have never seen these profile pictures, but here I'm just going to go through them. So there's a couple of schemes that I go for. There's loads of different options you can go for, whichever one you want to choose from. And they're all Messerschmitt G, so it goes from the G2, G4, G6, and most importantly the G4. Is it 40? G6, G40, G6. Yeah, G14, the very last ones they made. So with that, it just basically fills out. But the one I'm going to be doing is this one, which was from the Battle of Kursk and was flown by Ace Eduard. Now, you most familiarise him with his FW190, but before that he flew BF109s, and this was his G6. And it's got a weird camo pattern, like a splitter camo on it, which I've never seen before, and I love the spiral on the nose cone there, which has a look really nice, and of course yellow markings underneath, which looks ace. So that one I was going to build anyway. If I had to build something else, then I don't think I would enter the build contest, but I saw it and I thought, why not, let's bite the bullet and let's build this kit finally after so many years. So I'm going to be building that one. So what I'm going to do is we're going to crack on with the first steps, which is always the cockpit. Now I'm going to go away and start making this up basically, guys, because there's a lot going in, like your rudder pedals, your sticks and that lot. So I think I'm going to go away and do this bit, and then we can actually put the actual parts together and paint it before we actually put any of the fabric seat harnesses in or anything else like that. So yeah, that is where we're going to start off with. Okay, so this is how it's done. As you can tell, parts all done. Now I'm going to warn you guys, these parts here for the chains for the landing flaps are just so difficult. Now for actually at first, these foot pedals, they're the photo etch versions, which do look much better. They're basically, they fold in at the bottom and bend, and then you got your straps that go through a buckle onto there like that, and they fix on there. So that really is actually pretty easy, but as a first, pretty fiddly. So that's those done. Those two do go together. You have to bend this part to fit in there. The chain goes there. The only problem I have is the actual glue that I use, like super glue, because it's not pretty good enough really to do it in, because it just sticks everywhere, and that's really it. But further on that, we're going to put the rest of the cockpit together. So I've cut out and cleaned up these parts. Just grab them for you, and you can tell which pieces they are by which part is which. So the hell was that? I don't know. Yeah, that first part's going there, so I think this is actual part of the actual what part would it be? I'm not sure about that. Good question. I think it's just some cogs, I think, to... Where did that go? Where did that go? Found it! Oh, that was lucky. That was so lucky, guys. It's the only trouble with little parts. Okay. That on there. Then we have the cannon ammunition pod here, fixing onto there, like so. And with that on, we're going to put the cockpit's firewall in, which will be down here. Now for what's going in here, for such a small cockpit, there is a lot of detail going in, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. That goes on in there. Some glue around the edge. Like so. Just clean this part up. The yoke, control stick, whatever, go in there if it will fit. Like that. I'm sorry if I'm being quiet, guys, I'm just really actually just concentrating on here. And last but not least, the seat. So it's mainly just a backrest and then a little seat fits in there like so, and that is the cockpit done. Just grab this piece. Well, I say done. I say done, yeah, you've got seat harnesses to do yet, which is another matter. That fitted there. That's a good question. There we go. That's in place. Fitted in. No problems at all. Well, there we are. Right, so with that, that's all done. Leave this to dry and we'll just go away and quickly paint everything up. Right, okay, so as you can tell, pieces are done. I need to stop saying as you can tell. Well, let me tell you what's happened. As you saw, put the cockpit tub together. That's all sat nicely. The side walls I put in. This is like the radio compartment as well as the oxygen tank, few gauges. I say oxygen tank, like hose pipe, whatever, hose pipe, air pipe, whichever. And then on top of that, you got your radiator switches on there and that lot. And on the other side, you have already moulded your throttle levers. And you just have to add the chain and some photo etch parts, and that is really done. So basically, the next step was to put some bits of photo etch, but trouble is they're already coloured, which is a kind of annoying. So I think what's the best thing to do now is just paint it. Now naturally, let's go give it a quick airbrush if it will go through, and it is the RLM 66. I'm using Mr. Hobby Colour 83, which is just dark grey. So just go give models just a paint over like that. As my compressor just turned on. So that's that one. Obviously I'll give these another coat after they've dried a little bit. But apart from that, it's done. This is going to be a difficult part of actually holding it down while like so. Turn it around, can we? It's going to be difficult. And somehow, yeah, I've still got paint on my hands, which is, of course, great. Give this other side another coat. And there we are, that's that. Do that a bit there. That's that side done, basically. Well, side done. Cockpit area done. Now, I'm just going to leave that to dry. I'll give another light coat over the top, and then we'll go away and finish all the little details. Cockpit is done, the tub is done, it's all painted up. Just a tiny little bit of wash, not much, but I'm going to add some chipping soon. But before we do that, we're going to do the seat harnesses. Now, to be honest, as it's the Royal Class kit, we get two sets of options. We have the PE fret, or we have the fabric set, which is in there. Now where's that piece gone? Oh, it's in there. Basically, I've abandoned the fabric ones because I've done the fabric ones on the Spitfire. You might have seen the previous videos to that. It was nice in 1/32 scale, but when it gets to 1/48, I find it so difficult to try and get those fabric pushed through, threaded round and that like through the buckle straps like that. And in the process of doing the buckle straps, that's weird. I've just found it. Basically, the buckle strap pinged off. I lost it. Funny enough, it's just turned up right in front of me. That's weird because I looked there and it wasn't there before. Very weird. Now I'm going to put that to the side up there. So I'll put that back in the bag later. But basically I've resorted to using the PE frets, which is the ones I've already made. Now the ones on the bottom, I've had to put a few parts together in order to make that, which didn't take too long, just two pieces together. And they are these little pieces here. Now, the best thing to do to them is basically glue them on, which is as simple. Just grab this end. And I'm going to put a tiny bit of glue on the bottom, just a tiny little bit. Might be a bit too much there. And that is going to go very carefully. That's better. Like so. So that's another thing as well. If you want some glue, get some very good stuff, basically, guys. Don't get these ones like from, well, the ones that are dry in like a couple of minutes. Get the ones that are basically dry instant. And I haven't put enough on that, which is typical. This one, funny enough, I got from in Britain or UK. We call it Pound Land or Pound World, depending which on the one to. No, it's not going on. Why are you sticking on? It's going to be a while now. Basically, this kit came with 3 bottles, and it came with some very fine tubes. Why isn't this going together? I think I might need a cocktail stick to press it down. Thank you. I'm sorry if I'm not in shot. Try that. Come on. See, if I had a third pair of hands, it wouldn't be so difficult. But how the way it's presented, see what I mean? It's just basically holding it in position while pressing down at the same time. and also the glue evaporates as well, which is not kind of good. Oh great, now the glue's stuck to the bloody fingers. See what I mean, guys? See what I mean? Are you kidding me? Are you seriously? This is going to take such a long time to do.
A few moments later.
Just got it on, guys. Just. Okay, so that's that one on. Now we have to do the next one, which is, shouldn't be too bad. I think the main problem was that wheel was in the way on that one. Landing wheel. Pull you up a bit more. Like so, and our tweezers have stuck together. Great. That's the only problem working with this glue. It just dries so much. Right, and whilst we're at it, we're going to put these two together, which shouldn't take that long. So we've got P1 this side. Is that right? Yeah, P1 this side. I'm just going to cut out at the top. That side. That side. That side. Like so. You basically can't get in one because one side will be coloured and the other side wouldn't, guys. You fold the buckles over like that. I might have taken you out of focus there, sorry. So apparently P1 sits like, oh don't, no please don't. Sticks to your fingers and whatnot. Right, try this way then. And you need more glue on the end, which is typical. So I'm sorry if I'm heavy breathing, I just try to keep it, I slow my heart rate down. I think it makes it more difficult because there's nothing to hold the nothing to kind of hold the back down really. Like, great. This is one time consuming process. Really is, guys. There we go, that's one. Finally, just the last one to put in. Like so. Those last ones to go. That one. And that one. Sit. Oh, you're kidding me. Seriously? It sticks to any one you want apart from where you want it to go. See what I mean? Just absolutely annoying as hell. Like so. That is now basically done, guys. I am happy with that. Whew, I can breathe again. Once again I can breathe, which is pain. But yeah, that's that done. I'm basically just going to leave that to dry. I am going to go in and do the other PE frets, which is some down the bottom here. And I'm going to go away and we're going to see how it all fits together basically, guys, because that was a challenge and a half. Right, here we are. So the fuselage halves are together, painted up and look really good. I've also put glued the exhaust together into the actual cowling. Now there's two options you could do. You can, for the actual 109G, there was actually a vent across the side. This was in the F and the G models because I don't know, I think it was because of to stop exhaust from blowing if they had the canopy open, or if there was an engine failure or something they had to bail out. This, and of course the only side they could bail out was this side. The exhaust fumes would stop from spreading up here and straight across. I'm not sure about that, but that's how it was. Now you could do it this two ways, which I did in the other model, which was the F variants before. You can either have the exhaust like this one and put a piece of PE into the side there and bend it down, or you can have a piece like that, a solid piece, and have it moulded. So I've decided to go with this one. I just noticed it's a bit out of shape, just a bit. Okay, push that in there. Okay, so that looks good. We have the cockpit, the headrest, backrest, front plate there, and then most importantly the instrument panel there. So we're going to put all this together. I'm just having a look through my instructions. I don't think there's anything else to add to the model. We're not adding the landing gear because that's later on. So I'm having a quick look through. Nothing else to add. That's all being added. Quick look. Actually, I think that is everything. Let me just have a quick check. Nope, everything's fine. We're gonna crack on. So just have a quick look in instructions. Most importantly, we need some glue. So just have a quick look. We're going to do it this side. This piece is going to fit into the side here. Somehow. Let's just have a quick look through. Fix this in place. That's just not going off. Okay, that's down there. Some glue on the front there. Okay, that's in like so. Oh, that was lucky. That was lucky. That's one note to oneself: never knock over glue with the cap left off. That is one importance, guys. Okay, so that piece will fit into the side there, on there like so. So let that settle in. Then we have the instrument panel. Now there's two notches that fit into the actual side there, I think you can see. If not, then I apologise. There's 2 notches there. We take the instrument panel and those fit into the side there, like so. Like that. That's actually pretty level, so it's not bad. Not bad, looks pretty good. And last but not least, the front part on the front here fits on like so. Like that. Okay, come on. So why aren't you fitting on? Okay, so that's like that. Here's the moment of truth. Does it all fit together? I hope so too. So that's... Oh, don't fall off please. Okay, that's fitted in. Okay, so there's a bit of a tight fit between the cockpit because of that chain link, so I'm actually going to take that out, that piece. There's actually a bit of a tightness with that chain link of how it's basically placed. Let's come out of place a bit. This is the only problem with having the Eduard 109, pretty much so. So that should be pushed back to there. Plenty of glue there. Come on, please fit in. Be gentle. Yes, yes, gotcha. Please do not break. Okay, so I think I will need a bit of time to actually get all this aligned, so I'm basically stuck here now recording. I don't have any tape. That's going to be a bit of a problem now because I've got no tape. I'll go in position. Let's have a quick look, see we've got some tape. Yep. Across the front there, like that. Then we got across back here. One thing I've noticed is with this kit, there's actually no pin marks or anything, which is, if you know, it's going to be a bit of a problem. Got a bit of sticky tape down the side here. And a bit underneath there. Come on. A bit. Why is there hair there? Okay, so I'm left now holding this together, which I think should do the trick. And that cockpit needs to be squozen in together basically. Okay, so right, so I'm left holding this now until it's actually dried in place. So I think I'll need to get some tape, put it over the front, like that. Instrument panel looks okay, that's neat. No problem there. Okay. Okay, there we have it. So that's the 109 in place. So glue this back part here. Yeah, a bit of a hole there, so a bit of filler. I think that was my fault. So ignore that. I think I took too much out of the part there. Right, okay. Right, I'm going to leave that to dry and hopefully that should hold into place there. And I'm just going to turn everything up, make it look better, and we'll see the rest of how it fits together, because at the minute I'm happy as anything. And we'll fill up the rest of the fuselage and I think we can finalise this ending.